Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. I am Sumaya Abubakar, taking you through the stories trending online that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. CBN says BVN does not expire. Lagos government arraigns Eze Ndigbo for terrorism. Federal government said to spend 22.4 billion naira on feeding inmates nationwide. And deported Nigerian man rearrested in Thailand for sneaking back in. Now, top of what's trending today, we have the bank verification number BVN does not expire, says CBN, who clarifies that. The Central Bank of Nigeria has said that the bank verification number does not have an expiry date. The Apex Bank revealed this in a document signed by its acting director, corporate communication, Isa Abdul Mumin, on Wednesday night, May 10th. The bank gave the clarification following a viral video of a man who claimed the BVN will expire by 2023 and that Nigerians should prepare to go for another registration by 2024. Contrary to those claims, CBN issued a statement clarifying that the BVN issued in Nigeria has no expiry date, adding that once a customer's biometrics have been captured and enrolled in the database of NIBSS, the BVN remains for life. The Apex Bank, however, said based on a regulatory framework for BVN issued by the CBN in 2021 stipulates that customers can only change their records due to certain conditions spelled out in the document and after being cleared by relevant authorities. The CBN urged the bank customers to be wary of unverified news from questionable sources. A netizen said, "We know the number itself will not expire, but they will always want us to come and do updates every 10 years. Another said, "We don't need to know. If the BVN let it expire. There is nothing in my account at the moment." Someone said, "Henceforth, I will ignore any information stating that my BVN expires soon. By the way, when will the new Naira notes be in circulation? Are we back to the old notes? I want to know." Relevant question there. Next on what's trending, we have Lagos government who arraigns Eze Ndigbo for terrorism. The Eze Ndigbo of Ajao Estate in Lagos, Frederick Nwajagu, has been arraigned by Lagos state government for alleged terrorism. Nwajagu was arrested on April 1st following a viral video in which he threatened to invite members of the indigenous people of Biafra to Lagos to secure properties of Igbo people living in the state. Nwajagu was arraigned before the State High Court sitting in Tafawa Balewa Square on 9 counts. He was accused of attempt to do acts of terrorism, participation in terrorism, meeting to support a proscribed entity, attempt to finance an act of terrorism, and preparation to commit an act of terrorism preferred against him by the state government. A deputy director in the Ministry of Justice, Jonathan Ogunsanya, who represented the Attorney General of Lagos State, Mr. Moyosore Onigbajo, told the court that the Eze Ndigbo of Ajao Estate violated the provision of sections 403, subsection 2 and 12C, 18, 21, 29 and 12A of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. A netizen said an MCO Lomo is still going around free and unjust law is no law at all. A lady said the audacity, they should deal with him. If you cry under this comment, I will send you errand to your parents. Another lady said the Boko Haram are receiving amnesty while the one who called for defense due to tribal bigotry are arraigned for terrorism. This is unfair. Next on what's trending, we have the federal government who's set to spend a token of 22.4 billion naira on feeding inmates nationwide. The federal government on May 11th revealed that Nigeria will spend 22.4 billion naira feeding inmates in correctional centers nationwide. This is according to the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Interior, Dr. Shuaibu Belgore, who disclosed this at a 2-day high conference on the congestion and corrections management in Abuja, the nation's capital. Belgore stated that the fund is budgeted for in the 2023 Appropriation Act. He said that there has been a steady rise in the population of the custodial centers, with at least 80% of the inmates awaiting trial. According to him, there are 244 custodial centers nationwide with a 75,507 inmates population, thereby leading to 82 of them being overcrowded. The total number of male inmates is 73,821 and 1,686 female inmates, he noted. Out of 75,507 inmates, 52,436 are awaiting trial, while 23,071 are convicted persons, with 3,322 as condemned inmates on death row. A netizen commented, spending such on inmates while the outmates are suffering. And where are the proofs anyway? Another person said, this government be like, let's just use tongue and lick every soup, clean plate before we leave office. A lady said, it's a good thing the government is giving updates on what they do with money, but it is wrong. The wrong updates they are always giving. I think the easiest way to make big money in this world is joining the Nigerian government. Okay. Next on What's Trending, we have Nigeria's first Olympic gold medalist, Chioma Ajunwa, who has been decorated as a Deputy Commissioner of Police. Ajunwa was decorated as a DCP on Thursday, May 11th by Assistant Inspector General of Police, Frank Mba. Ajunwa is the first Nigerian to win gold at the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta and the first Black African woman to win an Olympic gold medal in a field event. She is also the first and only woman to compete in the FIFA Women's World Cup as a footballer, as well as the Olympic Games doing track and field. A netizen said, see as police uniform fits these people, but those who always stand by the road, who is sewing their uniforms? A guy said, only her with a multi-talent, now a policewoman. Yet this young generation are not looking up to a woman like her. They just need urgent 5K. Another guy said, I always say it, we have good and reputable men and women in the Nigerian police force with commendable conduct. It's the 2% of bad ones that are spoiling their name. Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you will see why Omah Lay is trending. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's Newsfeed. Now, Afrobeat star Omah Lay has sparked reactions around his oral health as he made some revelations about his hygiene. The singer was accosted with an interview at one of the events he recently graced, where he was asked when he brushes his teeth. Take a look at the video.
Do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast?
Yeah, after breakfast, bro. Nobody
After breakfast?
nobody brushes their teeth before breakfast anymore, bro. Trust
I
me.
do.
No, I don't. Nobody does. You're the only one that does. No, but when I have to go out, to get breakfast, I have to brush. But when I'm at home, trust me, I brush after breakfast. Everybody does that. They don't look at me like that.
They do.
No, not in Nigeria, in the whole world.
Reacting to this, a netizen said, it's only Omah Lay that speaks the truth in this country. A lady said, that means your mouth will smell well. That's the reason why your girlfriend left you. Okay. A guy added, talk for yourself, Omah Lay. Some people brush before breakfast, while some after breakfast. So talk for yourself, not for all of us. Next on What's Trending, we have Davido, who has been seemingly reacting to his baby mama, Sophia Momodu's rant. Recall that Sophia went off on a rant earlier in her Twitter page, where she said that it is disgusting for men to financially bully a woman into staying with them, especially when children are involved. Sophia, who stated that there is a special place in hell for such people, added that laws in Nigeria do not protect women or children. The businesswoman didn't disclose who the tweet was addressed to, but stated that it's been over a year and enough is enough. Davido has now seemingly responded to the rant in tweets, which has no direct recipient. He shared a screenshot of him doing his unavailable dance, while adding that he's got no time for wahala. The singer also pleaded with the intended recipient not to be angry. A netizen wrote, yes, so he's so busy with his wife and he has no time for other women. A lady responded saying, but what if none of them were referring to each other? That's true. Another lady said, this is why Wizkid is better than Davido. Wizkid takes good care of his kids and their moms. Why the comparison though? Next on What's Trending, we have deported Nigerian man who was rearrested in Thailand for sneaking back in. A 40-year-old Nigerian man identified as Harrison Chinoso Onyema, who had been deported from Thailand for possessing cocaine, has been rearrested after sneaking back into the country through natural channels. A Phuket Immigration and Chalong Police Station team arrested Mr. Onyema on Wednesday, May 10th in Phuket for illegal entry. Found in his possession was a digital scale suspected for weighing drugs. Onyema was exposed after a police investigation revealed that an African man was selling drugs such as cocaine and running a dating scam online. They got a warrant to search his house in Rawai sub-district, Mueng Phuket district. He refused to open his door upon police arrival and was reported to have flushed the toilets several times before allowing them to come in, which was taken as a bid to get rid of illegal substances. Although the police did not find anything illegal on the premises, but the suspect also failed to show his passport. Upon checking his ID card, police found out that the suspect had been arrested in possession of type 2 narcotic cocaine, overstaying in 2018 and deported. He was taken to Chalong Police Station for legal actions with police to expand the investigation. A netizen asked, what is he looking for? Nigeria is actually our land of freedom. A lady said, if Coconut Head was a person. And someone added, at this point, they should just give him citizenship. That is citizenship by stubbornness. And lastly, also a funny video of a Togolese pastor who wears heels. Now, he claims that he feels body pain whenever he wears normal shoes until God told him to start wearing high heels. Take a look. It's him getting the exact, color of shoes for it to match his dress for me. And that is all on Newsfeed today on Trust TV. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Bye.